All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this afternoon's flight. We're going to go from Joplin, Missouri, all the way into Denver. Going to be about 2 hours getting this aircraft going. But this one's going to be a little different. Going to show you kind of everything that goes into getting this flight set up and doing the flight. So here we go. Just going to join in VR. I have done nothing to the aircraft. We will pop out. We're on the ground here in Joplin, hooked up to our ground power cart, and got the air stairs up. L1 door just outside the terminal. Not a lot of room here, so getting turned around is going to be a lot of fun. But we should be able to do it. So now you get to see kind of the magic behind getting the aircraft set up. We've got everything going here. We are on ground power. Let's go ahead and make sure. There we go. Ground power is good. We're no longer on just the battery. So next thing we want to do is we want to load up our sim panel. This is a sim brief panel. It's a great little add-on. Drop that in here. Hit the fetch button. Should pull our sim brief plan from Joplin to Denver, alternate Colorado Springs. Good to go there. Next, we're going to bring up FS Desktop. This one's awesome for looking at other windows while you are in VR. I put this one up here. Generally keep chat, and we're going to have VATSIM up there because we have auto ATC and we do have Denver Center open. So we are going to put in 2147 for our transponder code. Next, we pull up Navigraph charts. This takes a minute and kind of resource heavy once it, for the first time it starts. So once things get cooled in there, then we go ahead and click that. Unload the previous flight. That was last night's Thursday Night Flight Club. And we'll import from SimBrief and Joplin to Denver. And it should pick us up right here on the ground in Joplin. There you go. Alrighty, so we are good. Looking at runway 16 left. Looks like a bit of a tailwind. Don't know if they will do that one, Alice. So we have us coming in on the Clash 4. That one will hit all 6 runways, I believe. But we're going to depart off of runway 13 here in Joplin. And finally, we'll bring up our all-in-one tablet, our iPad. And we'll get that set up. Move this one over here. And that works for now, for reference. Then we bring the tablet down to here. Got to do some fun VR sort of things, getting close to it and then pulling it back with our headset. And we're set there. So bring up the checklist. And we should be done with everything we need in the panel section. So now we just continue on with our checklist, getting the aircraft set up, and we will be on our way. So let me know in the comments if you hear any popping on the audio. I've done some audio changes because it kept getting popping on it. I don't think it's my cable because the only cable that is running is the VR headset cable, and if that's it, there's not a lot I can do about it. So as of now, I think I've done everything that I can do short of finding some way to get the VR headset cable somewhere else and not connecting or collecting static, which I think it might be doing. So on to getting our flight done. Landing gear is down, speed brake is up, flaps are up, battery is on, standby power is auto and covered. Master caution has been disengaged. Electric, hydraulic pumps, fuel pumps, interior lights are all set as required. In-flight entertainment passenger seat power is on. Now we are on ground power, so we can go ahead and switch this over to ground power. It's all set. Voltmeter's looking good. Now we can go to our emergency lights, seatbelt lights, and continue on with our checklist. Get that one. Let's go ahead and have everybody sit down, get their seatbelts on when they're here. So oxygen masks and alarms, we can go ahead and do that while we're here. All right. That one's good. And the down. There you go. Wheel well fire. Engine overheat. Everything's appropriate here. Okay, check our squibs. That's good. And we can test our APU. Cargo fire. There we go. Everything looks good there. Oxygen appears a-okay. We heard that, and there we go. Excellent. So we are good to go there. Oxygen, FMC. We can go ahead and set up our fuel. FS actions, fuel, and according to our payload chart, we want 16,685. So we'll just put 17 in. Drop that there. That's our fuel load for today. We are good, and then nothing else needed there. Trim air is on. Recirc fans are in auto. Left and right are in auto. Everything's in auto now. So recirc fan, recirc fan in auto. Trim air is on. Left and right. Autopilots are all off. IRS selectors, we can go ahead and get those spun up. We are on DC power, so we're going to wait for that. Make sure that that one comes on, then it goes to a line. Perfect. Same with the number 2 or the right IRS. There we go. Now we can set this one all the way over to STS, and we're good on that. IRS is aligning, so we should see that here in a minute. There you go. And on this side, we'll go ahead and pull up the FMC so you guys can follow along with me there. IRS selectors are on nav, and I do have it set for quick, so those are already aligned. So if we go to position initialization, we are in Kilo Juliet November JLN. Lima November. There we go. And we are going to grab our left GPS coordinates, bring those back. This is all stuff that I generally do prior to starting the stream. Just thought it might be fun for you to watch. But yeah, we are out of Joplin. We are not at a gate. So then if we go to our route page, it'll automatically bring our airport reference airport down here. So we can just put that in origin. Destination is KDEN, Kilo Delta Echo November. And we are flying Shadow 69 today, SHZ69er. We are flying the Night Racer livery. We'll go out and take the... this is one of the things that we can't go out unless we close out this iPad, because then it just gets a little confused. So we're not going to go out and look at the aircraft just yet. And then departure. We're going to depart today on runway 13. You see that here in our summary. Runway 13, direct BVO, so runway 13. And our arrival into Denver will be the Clash 4. And they're looking 16 left, but looks like it might turn it around for us. So we might have to do a little bit of changes, but you'll see runway 16 left, Clash 4, and we will plan a ILS runway 16 left. Let's go over here, take a look at that, select. See, it's giving me the 3.5s now. Runway 16 left. Let's see. ILS runway 16 left. If we do it from... let's do Kipper. I like Kipper. So we'll go Kipper. And we're on the KISS transition route. And let's see. Let's make sure we got all that. The Kipper. And now our flight plan should go all the way around just like that. So we have the full ILS in there. If they give us something in between, we can definitely go to that. But this is all vectors right here, because the ILS or the arrival ends right there. And if they change something, then we'll get that in there once we are in flight. So everything looks good there. Everything looks good here. Now we can go to the next page, and we're going direct to Bravo Victor Oscar. And then that's direct to KISS. Set, and good. All right, we can activate and execute that, and then we can go to performance initialization. Zero fuel weight's going to show up here, and that's 124.1. Drop that in there, and our planned fuel is 16.7. Or, dang it. 16.7. In the planned fuel, reserves 3.4. And our cost index is way over here, and that is 2.3. And give me just a second. I need to check and make sure I'm not missing any chat. Nope, looks like we are A-okay. Okay, chat seems to be all right. Quiet for now. So, all right, back to setting this up. 0 fuel weight, planned fuel, reserves, cost index. We are going to fly to Denver, flight level 340. That goes right there. And looking at the weather, top of climb wind 238 at 37. Drop that in there, and then we can execute that. We're not going to do an N1 limit today. Straight to our takeoff page. We're going to go flaps 5 for departure. And that's going to give us about a 4.4 on the trim. About 4.5, so somewhere in the halfway mark there. Set, set, and set. V1 speed of 134, V rotate speed 136, and then V2 speed of 146. Drop 146 right up here, and we'll continue on with our checklist. We can bring up the Joplin Airport, runway 13. So we are right here. We're gonna go. Oh boy. So point in the direction we are pointing. It wants us to take like this little dirt road here out to the runway. I think what we will end up doing is turn around, going here, going across the runway, and up here. Let's see what it says. No, we'll give that a try. We'll go all the way down here, turn around, head up here, and then if we need to, we'll enter the runway there, back taxi, turn around, then take off runway 13. So I think we got a little bit of a plan there, so let's continue on. So FMC is set up, complete init ref, rope perf in it, and we're good to go. Let's go ahead and get everything started. Fuel pumps are coming on and the APU on. No need for the center fuel pumps. There's no fuel in there. No need to run those, burn those down. So while we're waiting for that to come up, we can put in our transponder code. And our transponder code today, Squawk 2147. So that's going to go right here. Well, this is the fun part about VR. (2147) set, and we are TA only. And let's go ahead and do TCAS test while we're here. And we should have APU power coming up any moment. TCAS warnings, everything's showing up here. Traffic, we're good.
TCAS test pass.
Alright, APU power is available. Get the aircraft on that. Oh, come on. There we go. Disconnect that and get our APU air going. Alright. Continue through here. Master caution can disengage. Our altitude. Squawk is set. Altimeter set. Departure. Everything else is good to go there. We're going all the way up to flight level 340 using my knob here. .340 is set. Runway 13 is 134. 134. Wind this down to 134. Wind this up to 134. There we go, 134 across the board. That's runway heading. We are set. Initial altitude good. Heading takeoff runway. Elevator trim is set. IS Mach speed is set. Crew Dog, what's going on, man? Appreciate you being here. Just getting set up for the flight. Fuel pumps are set. Cross feed valve. We're going to go ahead and check that. And we're set there. Continue through our columns here. You are good. Nothing in that one. We're set there. Let's let them know we're going to get the doors closed. And continue through here. Window heats can come on now since we're on aircraft power as well as electric hydraulic pumps. Frank, how's it going, man? Appreciate you being here. And come down through the fourth one here. Flight level 340. And Denver is at 5434, so all the way up to 50. Oh, not that high. If we do 5450, there you go. Set there. And we're continuing on. All right. Window heat's on, engine anti-ice, hydraulic pumps good, flight altitude set, landing altitude set. We can go ahead and turn on our flight directors now. It's amazing, pal. I'm good, Frank. I appreciate you being here, man. Got any plans for the weekend, Frank? How about you, Crew Dog? VNAV is good. Won't have LNAV since we don't have anything on there, so it'll be heading select. And then we will make our... yeah, so we're set. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and get the stairs away from the aircraft. Get that L1 door closed. We can release that, and we can go over here and disconnect the release the stairs. Should see the door light come out here in a moment. And we do not need pushback today. Once the air stairs is clear, we'll go ahead and start firing up some engines. While we're waiting for that to happen, we'll go ahead and check that. Move this up to reset our fuel flows. Everything's good to go there, and I think we are set for engine start. How's Bella doing? She doing all right? All right, engine starts. These come off. We are clear. Beacon coming on, and we'll charge. It's a beautiful day for it. Don't know where you're at, but Colorado's nice, about 70 something. Might be a good pool day. Looking for about 20 to 25 in here. I generally hit it about 23 or so, or 22. There we go. Fuel added. Pop up to 1.3. Pressurization. That's good. Then it drops down. We're good. Oil pressure's coming up. Oil temperature rising. Quantity's good. I don't have a pool. Crew's got one, so let me go up here, get this switched over so we can look at some chat while we're chatting. Oh, Hurlburt, nice. That's nice and warm down there right now. There we go. Engine number 1 coming on. Again, looking for 20 to 25, generally around 22. Hurlburt's up there by Pensacola, right? There we go. Again, 1.3, yeah, 1.3, then it should down. Temperatures on number 2 are looking pretty good. And cross start's good. Yeah, looks and sounds like we have a... yeah. I have a friend that's up in that area, so nice little area. We're gonna bounce this out just a little bit since we are just flying direct to a waypoint. So all right, looks like we got both engines started and everything is good to go there. Bring that back to the middle. Continuous power, power. That might be one. And let's see, you put that, let me see. VPS. Which one's VPS? Alright, APU can come off. Alright. Gen switches are good. AC voltmeter APU is off. Packs, isolation valve, probe teats are on. Crew engine anti-ice flaps are set. Humid is what it is, but that's why you live next to the Gulf or you live next to the Atlantic. Flight controls are free and correct. Recall is good. Lower display unit set the way I like. Taxi lights coming on. We're ready to roll here, folks. We're going to taxi over to the runway. With that, all right. Brakes released. Full throttle, no alarms. Should start moving forward a little bit. Oh. Chocks. Eglin's good. I like Eglin too, so. And speeds are still good, so we're just going to go ahead and continue our turnout here. We're not taking that little grass taxiway. We're going to turn around and go out. Let's see, what is that? Via Delta. And I got to do one little housekeeping thing here, folks. Stand by. Go to data. Delete. It's fun if you watch, say, like military fighter jets, or well, if you watch any sort of aircraft, when you can see their air conditioning condensate. I do. I have I fly the Longitude. There's a really nice fly sim where it has a Learjet. I fly that one around a lot. I fly DCS as well. I love the Hornet, and I got the Eagle, the F-15, which you probably see a lot of coming out of Eglin there. But yeah, fly both of those. Getting to be about that point where I need to get back into DCS and remember all the stuff I forgot. Yeah, there's an do you fly DCS? Because if you fly DCS, there's a new mission out there. Well, not necessarily new. Bold Cheetah. Yeah, the Learjet or the F-15. We don't have any U.S. maps except for Vegas in the DCS. That's kind of lame. Oh yeah. Ah. The Learjet's a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll get that one out of Eglin. That might be fun. I do have some Army Air Force paint schemes for it as well. We'll have to check those, see if they're up to date. So we're going to make right-hand turn here on Echo. There is a mod F22 in DCS. I'm not going to say it's the greatest. It's not very good fidelity, so. All right, continuing our taxi. And I'm not sure what we're going to see when we get up here towards the end. As far as all the way to the end taxiway, looks like it might be okay. We'll see. But while we're taxiing, we can go ahead and arm the auto throttle before takeoff. Parking brake has been removed. Auto throttle set. Center fuel dumps. No anti-ice. Cabin lights. Flight instruments. Copy. Alright, we are ready to roll. We're going to go out there. We'll probably do a rolling takeoff here. We have 6,500 feet to work with. No, let's get out and get set. Get the brake set, 40% power, so we're not using too much of the runway on takeoff. Well, we'll use all the runway on takeoff. So, but, alright, we are just about ready for departure. Oh, 122.8. Alright. Here we go. Joplin traffic, Shadow 69 lining up, runway 13, Joplin. F-22 all the way. F-15's a beautiful airplane, and it's rugged as get out, but that F-22 is just such a super capable aircraft. But I do love my F-15. That's my favorite all-time aircraft. It's about a 90-minute flight time. So once we get started here, I'm going to go ahead and get lined up. 1, 3, 4. There we go. And clock started. 40% power. Once we get it set, standing on the brakes. Everything's stable, 47, toga, and away we go, folks. I'm going to take off an immediate right turn. And there we are airborne. A little bit of a crosswind there. Gear coming up. There we go. All right, climbing out of Joplin, Missouri. Thanks, Marcus. Here we go. Gonna start our 1,000 feet. Go ahead and lower down so we can bug up. And once we get flaps one past flaps 1 speed, we can go ahead and bring up the other set of flaps. A little bit of wind here. Flaps up. And once we get to past the flaps up speed, we can go ahead and there we go, flaps up all the way. And now we can go ahead and make our right turn. And let's go ahead and heading select, turn all the way around, and we can go ahead and engage our autopilot. I do crew dog. Back in the 90s, I earned my pilot's license, and Red Dead. Haven't played that in forever, pal. kind of got mixed around and turned around in the old modern warfare. Alright, go to our legs page, BYO, bring that up, and BVO execute and hit the LNAV button. We should be good to go right there. Alright folks, we are taking off out of Joplin, Missouri. We are heading westbound. And let me check in with you guys on the old chat. And Crew Dog, yes, I did have my I did have my pilot's license back in the 90s up to about 2000. I moved to Australia, and then it was just way too expensive to rent an airplane down there. So let my currency lapse, and then I really haven't flown since about 2000 on my own. So these can all come off. We're good to go. Alright, we are set. After takeoff checklist. Positive ready to climb. Auto brake is off. Engine start switches, gear levers in the off. Flaps are up. Autopilot engaged. LNAV, VNAV are good. Runway turn off light. Cabin lights were good. We're already climbing through 10,000 feet, so we are set. Next thing you know, you'll see the speed. Yeah, some of the camping stuff gets a little out of control. But I think they're doing a pretty good job of keeping it kind of fresh. So, alright, we're going to level out now, accelerate up to about 300 knots, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, we're through 10,000 feet, landing lights. Seatbelts can come off. They can start their drink service. Only going to be about 90 minutes, so an hour and 36 minutes. So we are about 1 hour away from the top of our descent. So and oh yeah, so you're a crew chief on the AC-130 or a C-130? I have a master sergeant that works with me. Alright, we're climbing. We're doing it now. Yeah, let's see. We will have some air traffic control here in a minute. We should have Denver Center on. There it is. There we are. So Denver Center is on. Air traffic control. Let's see. Eight years, holy smokes. I'm a airport ops manager at Denver International, so I'm the duty manager for the airport. Looking on here, let's go up here. We can bring up the VATSIM vPilot. You'll see Denver Center is 127.650. We'll put that in here, 127.650. 127.650. We'll listen to Denver Center while we're climbing out, see if they're busy. And back to our checklist. So for the most part, my day is spent inspecting all the signs, paint, concrete, and standing by for an emergency to come in. So yeah, we would be the incident commander if there were any accidents at the airport. We work with fire, medics, police, Yeah. So for the most part, run around, making sure the airport's good to go, making sure grass isn't too high. You know how it is on an airbase. Making sure there's no FOD, broken concrete, broken lights. But then standing by for all the other stuff, security issues. Not bad. It's a good time. So we're climbing through 18,000 feet, going to International Standard Atmosphere 29902. And let's go. Our minimums in Denver are going to be in the 55s. So we're just going to spin that up for a while now, since we're beyond that for Joplin. Alright, so if we look at our ILS 416 left, which I don't know that we'll have, 55, 57. So I would, if you keep an eye out for me, or if you ever find yourself in Colorado, I have somebody you can talk to. It's a decent civilian job. Yeah, it's fun. It's at my airport. It's becoming a lot different. There's a bunch down in Florida. I mean, if you're like in Florida, there's a couple you can check out down there. Fort Myers, I think they're usually hiring up. It pays decent. Just check out AAAE.org. They're like it stands for American Airport Association Association of American Airport Executives. Usually those jobs come up on there if they're worth looking at. But if you have a certain airport you want to look at, check their website. They're hiring. So a lot of them a lot of the stuff you'd probably be used to, because it's generally a city or state or county job, so you're probably used to a little bit of the bureaucracy. Indy's good. Another one you might want to look at in Indy is working ramps at FedEx. So FedEx has a bunch of jobs as far as ramp management, so working all the cargo, all the loading, all the aircraft, working with the maintenance guys. Being a crew chief, you're kind of the guy of all hats, so that would probably be something you're suited for.
United 414, wind 18011, runway 17 right, clear to land.
So they are still landing in the 17s, so they're still landing to the south. Let's take a look at that.
56, Minneapolis offline, radar service runway, frequency crew, okay.
Figure change approved, take the ATC 1556.
Delta 4326, Minneapolis offline.
Running tugs. I did that way back when. So yeah, when Denver Airport first opened in '95, that's what I did. Help move from one airport to the other. I didn't work for the city then. I worked for an airline, so drove tug and pushback. It's a lot of fun. Working ramps fun.
Denver Center, good afternoon. Radar contact position is reported. Welcome.
Alright, we want to go stations, take a look at what we got around us. Tulsa's over there on our left.
3916, push and start approved, straight taxi for flying, copy taxi.
We can go ahead and close this for now. Figure out where we're going to cross into Denver Center airspace. Frank, just so you know, I got Alice sitting at my feet right now, adding a little bit of left rudder for me.
Level 430.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna... Right about KISS. What do we see in around there? So Garden City. So we'll have the Garden City VOR to reference when they call us. What? No way.
Philadelphia 1, thank you.
Maintenance? They're always the one that are at fault, aren't they? Nah, you probably got a good program. That's a big thing. They always point at the maintenance guys, but then it always turns out to be something like a failed stressor on or failed bolt or something silly like that. So not necessarily your fault, just metal fatigue. Those C-130s are, what, 40 years old now? Well, you're on a Juliet, aren't you? If I remember what you said. Juliet. Now, let's see. So, if we go to airports, let's look and see if VATSIM has some NOTAMs or ATIS up. VATSIM ATIS for Denver. All right, Denver departure information, Denver arrival information, Oscar. 16 right, 16 left, or runway 17 right. I would expect runway 17 right coming in from this side. Bird activity, as the X, mode Xeon, we're good. Yeah. Yeah. Goes to show you how well they built them back then, too. Did pretty good. Look at all the buffs out there. Alright.
Southwest 344 requesting mic check.
So if we go into our legs page, I'm not going to do that just yet. So let's go ahead and turn up some lights so you can see things here. There we go. And overhead panel, turn that on a little bit for you. Alright, we should be able to see some more things now. Let's see what the real world ATIS says. 17 left, 25. Alright. Departure information, Charlie. They don't have arrival. Alright. Arrivals on the 16s or 17 right. I would expect that I would get a 17 right in real life. So let's see.
Southwest 5394, descend via the Clash 4 arrival, Denver landing south, altimeter 2977.
Descend via Clash 4 to 997, left, Southwest 5394.
ILS runway 17 right and Kipper again. Execute. There we go. Oh, KISS. And execute that. Alright, route. Let's look at our legs page. That changed a couple of things, but we are good. Runway 17 right. We're going to bring that over to the fixed page. Circles at 10. And 5. There we go, based on the runway. Back to our legs page. KISS, Dylan, Wayne, Clash, Everly, Jerky, Jam, HUD P, Quickie, Vector, Kipper. So we need to go in here and change that flight. And we're going to clash 4, change the runway. We're going to choose ILS runway 17 right. I am running the, let me add this one in there. I'm running the Pimax Crystal. I've had it for almost a year now. It's an amazing headset. I started out with the Reverb G2, which is an amazing headset to start with. So don't read anything into that. But yeah, when you're able to upgrade to the, I mean, well, now they have the light, so maybe look at the Crystal Light. That's a great headset. But yeah, right now I'm running the Pimax Crystal. I did have the Reverb G2. There we go. Flight level 340. We are good. Everything's reading appropriate up here as well as down here. Good, good, and good. Alright, so on to our checklist. We're good. And that's if you're looking at going into the VR, Reverb G2, Pimax, and or if you can do it, or if you can do it the big screen. Depends on if you're going to be doing anything else with the VR. So since I sit in a flight deck all the time, yeah, they are. But if you plan on doing anything else, just think about, it's a big headset, so if you get into a lot of sort of tennis or stuff like that, you might want to look at something different. The big screen VR is very small, very light, a lot less inertia, but you need some more equipment to keep them running okay. But yeah, it's an amazing headset. VR has come so far. And alright, so they're busy chatting about everybody, so we're going to go ahead and look at our ILS runway 17 right. Minimum is 5592.
November 864, Mike Charlie, clear grid, River.
Yeah, the Pimax is pretty good for both sim racing and VR, or sim racing and flight simming. So racing, being able to look around and you have a pretty decent field of view you're looking at. Being able to, the nice thing about the Pimax is the clarity all the way across. The Reverb G2 and the Quest, they kind of have like a little focus spot, or a spot where everything kind of comes into focus out right in front of your eyes. So you're constantly having to look at stuff like this. And then with the Pimax, I can actually take in the whole flight deck here, look at all the numbers, look at where we're going, see things that are going on without actually focusing or pointing my nose at whatever it is that I'm trying to look at. I do that anyway, it's part of my scan, but there's a lot that you're able to focus straight ahead on the primary flight display there, and I can just move my eyes and I can see my altimeter and my airspeed and heading, course, barometric setting, barometer, or my altitude setting. So yeah. But until you do have to get in, start feeling what it's like to have the headset on, and if you're just getting into it, if you don't know if you like it or not, if it'll make you ill.
12, expect visual approach runway 17 right, Denver altimeter 2977.
All right.
American 212, expect the visual approach runway 17 right.
Visual approach runway 17 right, American 12.
All right, there we go. Let's see, we are inbound to KISS, so looks like we are 200 miles away. So, gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick pause here. Pause for the pause. Gonna get Alice outside before we
whatever
get
you choose to
into
program
Denver.
into your flight computer to help you land, that's up to you as a pilot.
Get Alice out, but we're gonna take a quick pause. Gonna put you looking out the front of the airplane, so I'll be right back.
Southwest 3916, RNAV to tight, wind 180 and 11, runway 8, clear for takeoff. And 414, no problem, have a good day. Frontier Flight 704, Denver Center. What can I do for you today? Frontier Flight 704, I pushed a PDC to you probably 15 to 20 minutes ago. Check your ACARS client. You should see a tab that says ACARS in your vPilot or xPilot client, and that is your clearance. No need to read back. Just put your transponder in and gather the information to prepare your aircraft and call me for taxi. Call me for pushback. Call me for pushback. Okay, Frontier Flight 704, do me a favor and squawk normal, please, so I can see you. Southwest 3916, radar contact to altitude. Radar contact, say altitude. 3916, that checks, climb and maintain, flight level 370, clear direct Emmys. Frontier Flight 704, squawk normal. That means turn your transponder on. For 704, I didn't need to know the code. I can tell as soon as it lights up, but thank you. I see you now. Push and start approved. Straight back to the first line call for taxi. Janet 603, Albuquerque's offline radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Hope you enjoyed the show. Take care.
2620, requesting a stepway for 3.
Southwest 2620 approved. Report back.
We'll go for Southwest 2620.
UPS 150, expect the ILS runway 17 right approach Kipper transition.
That's runway 17 right. Southwest 2620, back.
Southwest 2620, thanks. American 212, say heading.
Heading 226
American 212, yeah, that's, if you looked at the chart, you should have been 260 after the Grub intersection. Fly heading 260, maintain 1010,000.
2000 feet, that's 260, American
1010,000, heading 260.
10,000 and heading 260 from American.
All right, folks, back in the seat. We are good to go. Coming up on Denver Center. Let's see. We're good to go there. Descent. So
Southwest 5394, expect the visual approach runway 17 right, Denver altimeter 2974.
2974.
Visual approach on the right. 29. Say again, the ship again.
2974.
2974. Southwest 5394.
Not sure what you're asking, so let me see if I can read what you're saying. Simbit, a pilot's life? I don't know that I've heard of that. I can definitely check it out. So no, then maybe.
Denver Center, good afternoon. American 602, flight level 360.
American 602, Denver Center, idents.
And we can go back in here, go to airports, VATSIM. Let's go to flights, let's refresh. Pilot Edge.
American 602, radar contact 59 miles southeast of the Custer County VOR, flight level 360.
Career mode. Not much into the career mode. I only, well, so right now my work schedule is Sunday through Wednesday, 1 in the afternoon to 11 p.m. So I'm only really good to fly on Thursday,
American
Friday,
212,
Saturday night,
turn,
if I get taken care of all my adult responsibilities. So
that was 210.
I have thought about doing like a virtual airline, joining one, maybe like Southwest Virtual Airline, but the currency thing kind of gets a little arduous at times. So 173 is the southern runway headings. Northern headings are 353, so we'll go ahead and get those dialed in.
American 212, see Denver Airport at your 12 o'clock, 18 miles, reports field in sight.
Alright, so...
American 212, fly heading 170.
Heading 170 on week half of field.
American 212, roger, cleared visual approach, runway 17 right.
Visual approach, runway 17 right.
Alright, so... that night, as far as like joining like a career mode, I do like to fly a lot of different airplanes and kind of being locked into
ILS,
just sitting in a
right
Lear or 737. It could be fun. I do a lot of, and then like flights like this. This was inspired by one of my subscribers, Marcus. I may just turn around after this flight. I have to go get dinner and take care of the dog and everything else, and then I might be able to fly back in a little while. But yeah, Marcus is off at work right now, and that weather we just flew over is kind of janky. If we look at the map here, I think it has the weather on it. There's a whole stream of weather right in here. Is it are you flying on sim yet, or you don't have a PC? Do you have an Xbox? Nice.
Center, Southwest 2620.
2620, go ahead. 2620, go ahead.
We're going to continue flying, but we're going to go ahead and log off early. Thanks for your service and have a good day.
So a lot of the guys some of the guys I fly with, they are on the Xbox.
American 212, wind 130.
Velocity 1 just came out. They've been flying the Thrustmaster Airbus stick and throttle. They really like that. And then get like the $10 or $20 Chinese keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard. That really helps them out. And I will have to look into the Velocity one more. I am not up to date on that one. I saw it came out and it looked interesting. I'm pretty set. I have a wind wing set up as far as my deck, flight deck goes. Alright, chugging along flight level 340, and we can go down. We're going to go ILS localizer runway 17 right. If we look here, we can go down to 7,000 feet. That's our final approach fix. Man, if... Yeah. And I mean, I'll tell you what, most of the stuff that you're going to be able to play on the Xbox, you should be able to play on a PC should you ever join the PC ranks.
704, runway 8, taxi via Alpha November, Mike.
So 7,000 feet, we're going to go ahead and dial that down to 7,000 feet. Nice, perfect. There we go. Once we are, let's see, we're probably a couple hundred miles out. Yeah, 186 miles out from our top of descent, 39. So, yeah, we've got 26 minutes before we hit our top of descent. We'll be well into Denver airspace, or Denver Center airspace. Yeah, and our missed approach altitude's 10,000 feet. Yeah, and it's climb straight ahead 10,000 feet. Usually if we go missed approach, they give us 9,000 feet and then they give us a turn left. Or this would be right. Yeah. Yeah, but that's nice. I mean, they kind of, if you upgrade, you're going to upgrade to PC. So being able to go from Xbox to PC, that's awesome.
November 864 Mike Charlie, Salt Lake City's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, KDEN.
Exchange approved.
60 from Garden City, let's see where we're at. So we should get hit up by Denver Center right around Garden City. There we are. There we go. I need to change that.
UPS 150 heavy, wind 1303, runway 35, runway 17 right, clear to land.
Alright, we are chugging right along. Yeah, we can do that. I'll do that. We'll check that. Eglin to Orlando. And you want? We could do that in like the Lear. That'll be a quick flight.
212, join Mike, taxi.
Not going to be able to do that right after this because I do have to run some errands, get some dinner before the
join
rush
Mike,
hour. So
taxi to the ramp. Have a good day. Yeah, we do not assign gates in the United States, so find a gate, park it, and have a good rest of the day.
Oh, let's see. VATSIM. 23 minutes ago. Information Delta. Yep, I will get that one in the books. We'll get it made. You prefer the Learjet, or you want me to try and do it in a 7.3 or something different? Oh, Demaratus, arrival, departure. Nice. Two 974. Check density, altitude. Warm day, dry air.
Southwest 5394, descend and maintain 9,000.
All right. All right. I will post it up, and you should get notified once I get that one started. Maybe I'll do that later on today. But it is everybody's Friday night. Yeah, should have a lot of air traffic control on. Might be fun.
Heading 0, or correction, left heading 260.
Will be fun.
Maintain 8,000.
260 left turn 8,000. Southwest 59.
United 2728, expect the ILS runway 17 right approach, Kipper transition, Denver altimeter 2974.
I expect the ILS 17 right, Kipper transition 2974, and altimeter United 2728.
Garden City VOR coming up. We should get somewhere just after that. We should get the notification from air traffic control. Let's see. Let me see if I can check that for us.
Southwest 5394, the Denver airport's at your 10 o'clock, 10 miles, reports field sight.
Southwest
5394, turn left heading 200, cleared visual approach, runway 17 right.
200, right.
Denver Avianca 225, good afternoon, fly level 340.
Avianca 225, Denver Center, ident. Avianca 225, radar contact 57 miles east of Custer County VOR, flight level 340, welcome.
Thank you very much, Avianca 225.
Southwest 5394, wind 1303, runway 17 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 17 right. Southwest 59.
Frontier Flight 704, RNAV to Royal, wind
And
1303.
Egland to Orlando looks like it would be an hour and a half. But I don't have my glasses on, so that was just sort of a guess as to I was going into the right airport. Let's see. Let's search
GPS 150
KDEN.
Heavy, welcome to Denver. Sierra, taxi via Sierra Charlie to South Cargo. Good day.
Yeah, air.
Frontier Flight 704, Denver Center.
That's ideal, yeah.
770 Frontier 704 runway all deployed
Yep.
runway 08.
That looks about right.
Frontier Flight
Egland.
704, I've called you
Cool,
about
yeah, we'll
4
get that
times.
one set up.
Wind 1303, RNAV to Royal, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Sorry, my radio reached frequency. Wind copied, clear to take off runway 08. Thank you.
Frontier Flight 704, confirm, RNAV to Royal. Frontier Flight 704, confirm, RNAV to Royal.
Affirmative, see you.
Okay, you have to say that to make sure I know you know this. Can say RNAV to Royal, please.
Copy that. Oh, I'll have
Frontier
to
Flight
look at
704, cancel takeoff clearance. Frontier Flight 704, cancel takeoff clearance.
that. This controller's having a bit of a
Sorry,
day.
can you repeat?
Cancel takeoff clearance. Frontier Flight 704, in the United States, you need to read back the instructions as they are given to you. Do you understand this?
Yes, can you repeat the instruction?
Yes. You have to read back the RNAV 6. RNAV to Royal. Runway 8, cleared for takeoff.
Quiet Royal, clear to take off 08.
Frontier Flight 704, thank you.
Yeah, he was getting beat up there. That's what happens when you don't listen, though. Or, yeah. Alright, so back to our checklist. Descent, we're getting ready. There it is. And let's see, what do we... Denver Center, Shadow 69, flight level 340, Northwest, Garden City, VOR.
Shadow 69, Denver Center, good afternoon.
There you go. Alright, so we are still about 100 miles away from our top of descent, so we will join the Clash for arrival, and then hopefully he gives us lower.
Two aircraft at once, United 339 SIG, or correction, United 39 SIG.
Yeah. I get it. It's a simulation, and some people are new. Yeah, this controller was pretty good, pretty decent with them.
Other aircraft calling, go ahead.
So
Southwest 6394, bucket, Mike 4.
Southwest
it happens in the real
5394,
world. You'd be
join
surprised
Mike
how
10
often I hear it
frequency. Have a good day.
in real life at the airport.
Mike to the right, District 6.
So
American 212, connecting Sierra 1 for the night.
about 13 minutes away from top of our descent. need to do that, stand by.
Frontier Flight 704, radar contact, say altitude.
On site altitude 704.
Frontier Flight 704, say altitude. Please tell me what the mean sea level number is on your altimeter.
My altitude is 7,000 feet.
Frontier Flight 704, thank you. Climb and maintain flight level 370, clear direct EONs.
Climb and maintain 370, direct EONs 704, thank you.
But yeah, that individual definitely second language is English, not their primary language, so.
Would you like us to disconnect from your VC or just go for 10 minutes?
Okay. Man, that's twice I've had two at once. Philadelphia 1, go ahead.
Alright, so we need to step away for another 10 minutes. Since we're getting out of your area, do you want us to go to Unicom or do you just want to step away for 10 minutes?
You can step away and I'll, if you hit the border, I'll send it via text. But go ahead, just step away for now. And if somebody opens up, then we'll hand you off.
Alright then, have a good day.
United 39, did you call?
Yes, sir. Wondering if I could step away for 10 feet.
United
Yeah,
39,
that happens.
10 minutes is approved. That's be about when you get to the border.
A lot of text messages flying back and forth there. All right.
United 2728 at Kipper, cleared ILS, runway 17 right approach.
I kept the clear the ILS 17 right approach, United 2728.
Alright, while we are here, we'll go to our progress page. Let's see, so that's going to be 2.3, so minus 2.3, 131.5. And 142 is our VREF. That's good to go. Back to our descent page, we're set. And fix runway 17 right. Those circles are good. Legs, we are set.
Shadow 69, descend via the Clash 4 arrival, Denver landing south, altimeter 2974.
Send via the Clash 4 arrival, and Shadow 69, forgot to tell you I do have information. Delta, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
There we go. He's been giving us clear to descend via the Clash 4 arrival. Go over here, look at that. We are well
Shadow
past.
69, arrival information, Romeo is now current.
Superb. I'll grab Romeo.
Philadelphia 1, radar contact lost. Southwest 3916, Minneapolis offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Get in.
Let's see. So if we go Pilot Edge or VATSIM. I guess we could go like this. Just tune it up. Arrival ATIS 1266. 1266, right? Alright, window picker. VATSIM. Oh, 1256, that's what it is.
16 right. Read back call runway assignments and hold short instructions. Notices to air mission. Bird activity vicinity airport. ACE system in use. Have mode C transponder on and squawking assigned code in all movement areas after landing. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo. Denver International Airport arrival information Romeo 1953 Zulu. Wind 130 at 3. Visibility 10. 10,000 scattered. Ceiling 14,000 broken. Temperature 22.
553, Minneapolis offline,
2.92.
service terminate.
Altimeter 2974.
Motor advisory, good luck with all those
Tactile left.
today.
Our nav. For visual approach. Simultaneous approaches in use. Runway 16 right. Runway 16 left. Runway 17 right. Expect offset our nav approach runway 16 right. Read back call runway assignments and hold short instructions.
There you go. There we have it.
Notices to air mission.
Alright, so we are set. We can descend via the Clash 4 arrival.
American 602, clear direct Coaldale. American 602, clear direct Coaldale.
We are inbound Dillon. And flight level 200, 200, 150. Clash between 190 and 220. We're good. Alright, set to go. Get back up here. Perfect. Here we go. Looks like we're about 30 miles out.
Caravan 105 Romeo Foxtrot VFR request. Caravan 105 Romeo Foxtrot, go ahead. Caravan 5 Romeo Foxtrot has type Cessna 20820 miles southwest of Rocky Mountain Metro at 15,000. Request transition Bravo northeastbound at 1500. 105 Romeo Foxtrot, squawk 7735, and ident. 7735, ident, Caravan 5 Romeo Foxtrot. November 105 Romeo Foxtrot, your radar contact 37 miles west of the yeah, I know this one. Of the Mile High VOR, hello. 1,500, maintain VFR above 11,000, clear to enter the Denver Class Bravo. Claim of Cross Bravo, maintain VFR at or above 11,000. Thanks, Caravan 5 Romeo Foxtrot. United 2728, wind 1303, runway 17 right, clear to land.
Runway 17 right, United 2728.
Alright, so don't know that we need this one anymore. We're good. We can always bring it back up. And then we can bring this down here. Put it right here. That way we can bring up the old landing rate monitor. We're set there. And we're good here. We will HUD-P. Quickie, and then we'll make our left turn for runway 17 right, and we're cruising right along. Bring up the ILS chart. Kipper is the initial approach fix. All right. And he will probably give us a cleared visual approach runway 17 right. That does not mean we have to not navigate via ILS unless we had a notification that said the instrument ILS was out of service. Then we would have to worry about it. So let's go back over here. ILS runway 17 right is 108.5. Put that in here.
Hydraulic craft Denver approach stepping away for 1 minute, or Denver center stepping away for 1 minute.
108.5 is in here. 108.5, 108.5 on the first officer side. And 173, 173, 173 set up there. So we are good to go. 173 issued right there. 108.5. Looking at his 108.5, 173. We're good. Beauty. And starting our descent.
And Denver center is back. United 39, Salt Lake Center's offline, radar service terminate, free change approved today.
Perfect, we're set there. 142, we're set at 142, just like we expected, so we're good. And then, what was I gonna do? Legs. Between, above, and then above 12,000 at HISTI. So that'll be right here. 12,000 radar fix. And then we join those. So HISTI is right around, yeah.
Avianca 225, descend via the AL3 arrival, Denver landing south, altimeter 2974.
Descend via Ali3 Avianca, landing south, and 300 for the altimeter from Avianca 225, thank you.
Approach United 2728, cleared at Mike 4, we're on Mike, we're going to Bravo 17.
United 2728, welcome to Denver, Mike Bravo November to the gate.
Mike Bravo November to the gate for United 2728, simulator.
Any chance runway 16 left for Avianca 225?
Aviaca 225, we'll give you your runway assignment when you get into the Tracon. Also, I'm showing a line of thunderstorms moving over the Ale intersection right now. Do you need to deviate any for weather?
No, yet.
225, roger.
Alright, let's see if we can see. Weather. Let's see what we got.
Good afternoon, Denver Center. It's United 438 here at
We should
Denver.
be south of
Ready
it.
to push at Bravo 15.
United 438 Denver Center, good afternoon. Make sure you have your transponder programmed with the appropriate squawk code or squawk normal. I don't see you light up yet.
Should be fixed for United 438. And also, I do have information Foxtrot.
Ah, there you are. United 438, thank you. For Foxtrot, push it start, straight back, first line, call for taxi.
Straight back, first line, call for taxi, United 438.
There we go.
San Francisco Hello again, Mark 212 with you, ready to check.
American 212 Denver Center, welcome back. Yeah, you don't need to do a radio check in the United States. What can I do for you, though?
So, American 212, we have information Foxtrot requesting iPhone clearance to San Francisco International, please.
American 212, check your pilot client. I pushed you a PDC as soon as you filed your new flight plan to San Francisco.
Oh, my bad. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see, what's our runway's looking good. Calm winds. See the airport right up there. Not sure how this cursor shows up on the VR up there, but yeah, just right about our 12:30,
Shadow
1 o'clock.
69 Denver Center.
Shadow 69.
Yes, the wind is starting to shift. We have a front coming over. We're going to be switching to a north flow. Are you able to switch to north, or do you want to keep going on the south flow for now?
Whatever works best for you. I can do either or.
We'll keep you south for now, and yeah, the front's just about the airport, so we'll just keep you south.
What? No way at Denver? Nah.
I know, right? Shadow 69, expect the RNAV Zulu runway 17 right approach from I forget what it is, Quickie.
RNAV Zulu runway 17 right from Quickie, Shadow 69. RNAV Zulu 17 right.
Yeah, I figure the flight sim weather lag will hold it off just enough.
And then it changes and puts me like 10 miles off to the right.
That sounds about right.
And actually, we want the RNAV Zulu. RNAV Zulu 17 right from Quickie. Execute. And let's go back in, look at our legs. Looks like everything's good. So then we come back over here and we go to our flight. Change this. RNAV Zulu runway 17 right, add 2 route.
November 070. Are you handling all clearances now or only worrying about center?
Kind of a loaded question. I handle all clearances in the Denver RTAC as full top down.
Roger. Center, I guess I gotta phrase that better. Are you handling takeoff clearances tonight?
Yes.
070, yes. Yeah, we handle full top down. That's how VATSIM works.
Ask. Alright, so that means we do have to change our minimums. 5722.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I'll be asking for clearance here in a minute. I just didn't want to call you and jam up comms if you weren't handling that, but now that I know you are, I'll be calling you here in just a few for a clearance.
Alright, sounds good. No worries. I'll
So,
select people asking,
5722.
just assuming
We're
something.
good to go, good to go. Gonna be a tight in.
Yeah, I've been yelled at a couple times, so that's why I usually ask instead of just starting to throw stuff across the net and people getting angry at me.
No worries, buddy.
Alright, we are
Tower,
good.
hello, good afternoon. Emerald 505, radio check.
Emerald 505, your radio works.
Center, good afternoon.
Jerky, jam, HUD-P, quickie.
United 2372, Denver Center, good afternoon.
Denver Center, United 438 here at Bravo 15, ready to taxi.
At 438, runway 25, taxi via Bravo November Golf.
Bravo November Golf, runway 25 for United 438.
Denver Center, hello. Emerald 505, information on board is currently Golf, aircraft type C41, requesting clearance to Aston Aspen.
Emerald 505, Denver Center, there is no flight plan on file for you. Also in the United States, you don't need to call a radio check ahead of time. Please file a flight plan, and depending on what airport you're at, if you're at Denver, you'll get a PDC. If not, you won't. But you need a flight plan in first before anything works.
Oops.
I forgot to mention it was VFR, Emerald 505.
Okay, 505, stand by. I've got several other traffic. And what airport are you at?
Denver currently, Emerald 505.
Okay, 505, roger. It's going to be about 15 minutes before I can get you out at the minimum.
No worries, we can wait, Emerald 505.
Alright. Oh, and what's our minimums on this one? Whoa, what we go down to? 7,000 all the way around. And climb and maintain 10,000 is our missed approach altitude. 173 on the heading. 173, 173. We're good. We're doing the RNAV Zulu. Here we go. 18,000 feet coming up.
Caravan 5 Romeo Foxtrot, request a VFR descent.
Caravan 5 Romeo Foxtrot, where's your destination today?
It's a private field, not sure if it'll work, but the identifier is 8 Charlie Oscar 0, Caravan 5 Romeo Foxtrot.
5 Romeo Foxtrot, descend pilot's discretion, maintain VFR.
Descend pilot's discretion, maintain VFR, thanks, 5 Romeo Foxtrot.
American 212, stand Charlie 44, ready for push and start.
American 212, push and start straight back, first line, call for taxi.
Step back first line, do we face east to west for American 212?
Straight back means straight back. So face the terminal.
Roger. Face the terminal from my
Central Aircraft Denver Center is closing in 10 minutes.
So we won't get our clearance, Emerald 505.
Emerald 505, my daughter needs my time, so I'm going to go spend some time with her. You can maintain VFR, and yeah, no, you're not. I'm not going to get you out of the VFR in the next 10 minutes.
Alright, no worries. Enjoy your time.
Yeah, understand we take family time away. We take time away from our families. We're all volunteers. We're not paid. So I appreciate people understanding that when we have to close, we have to close.
I've never said I was mad or anything whatsoever.
Sorry, I read it wrong. I apologize to you for that. It's been 2 hours of the toughest struggle on VATSIM that I've had in a long time today.
Brahim.
Oh. I'm a cheeseburger.
Yummy.
Ah, good VATSIM traffic today.
United 438, RNAV to Breckham, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Breckham, 25, clear takeoff, United 438.
Shadow 69er at Quickie, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 17, right approach.
At Quickie, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right, Shadow 69. Appreciate that, thank you.
Avianca 225, expect the ILS runway 16 left approach, Kipper transition, Denver altimeter 2974.
2974, then expect ILS 16 left.
There's the old airport, here we go.
I will leave it now, 340.
Alright, let's get the speed back to about 240.
Have an excellent afternoon.
Cheers.
Denver Center United 2372, can we just take that early handoff to Unicom?
Hi, United 2372, radar service terminated.
Alright, 13,000 feet.
Have a good day.
Can go ahead and turn on all our lights, and we have not been cleared to land, but we've been given clearance to the RNAV Zulu runway 17 right from Quickie. Continuous here. You're set there.
5704, Minneapolis offline, radar service
All good, all good, all good.
On Unicom 122 decimal 8704, thank you for your TCA, bye-bye.
Turned on all the lights a little bit early. Denver is at 5,000 feet, so you got to remember that. Most people are used to turn on all their lights 10,000 feet, which is usually about 7,000 or 8,000 feet above their landing elevation, so that's why we turned all those on for now. We're good to go. Continuous. All lights are good.
Charlie Sierra
Continue
Golf.
through here. Landing gear, not worried about that. Localizer, altimeter, everything else is in there. Engine start switches, landing flaps are set. There's our airport right there. There's our runway, 17 right. And we are getting ready to start it. So we will, once we start making our turn, that'll put us about 10 miles out. Once we join, you can't really see it there. Yeah, of course. So it looks like what's right before jerky or jukebox? Right before jukebox, Payog, we'll want to have our flaps out. So we're going to continue cruising right along. That's right about the 10-mile mark. And for now, 240. Let's get the aircraft slowed up.
November 105, Romeo Foxtrot. You've left a Denver class Bravo, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Squawk and maintain VFR, safe landings.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Have a good one. Caravan 5, Romeo Foxtrot.
Alright, there's my old house straight ahead.
United 438, radar contact altitude.
Literally right there.
United
See that lake? On the north side of that lake.
Climate maintain flight level 260, clear direct Baylor.
260 direct Baylor, United 438.
Flying over the ranch. Don't know how many times we've heard this sound of approaching aircraft.
Shadow 69, wind 1303, runway 17 right, clear to land.
17 right, clear to land, Shadow 69. Thanks for your help today. Have a good night.
Yep, we'll see you later. I'm sure I'll see you again. I enjoy you when you fly through here.
Perfect. I enjoy coming in. Thanks. Here we go. And flaps at 1. Get the speeds down just a little bit.
225. I'm going to be closing up at Kipper, cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
Clear ILS.
Central Aircraft Denver Center is now closed. Monitor appropriate CTAF or Unicom frequencies. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. I will see you either tonight or this weekend. Cheers. Take care.
Appreciate you. Have a great evening.
Have a good night, sir.
See ya. Thanks, Blake.
Alright. A little wonky. 22.8 now. Drag required, drag given. Alright, coming up on 10 miles, we'll go flaps 15, drop our gear. Get our speed brake set. Inbound to Jukebox. Oh, hi, Alice. I'll be with you in just a minute. Thank you. Hi, that's a very good girl. Can you sit? Alright, a little bit of chop down here. Call it light chop. Alright, turning final. A little bit of a shift in the wind there.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Flaps 30. Denver traffic shadow 695 mile final runway 17 right. Denver. What's a CTAP for Denver? Alright, gear down. Engine switches are on. Flaps set. 3 green, we're good. We're flying the approach. 17 right. Strong crosswind from the right. Tail. Yeah.
American 212, taking off on runway 25, Denver traffic.
And we are going to go disconnect auto throttle and disconnect the pilot. And we're flying my aircraft 1,000 feet. Heck of a crosswind, a lot of light chop all the way down. Imagine that here at Denver. We are stabilized, and missed approach altitude is 10,000 feet. There we go, a little bit left.
500.
There we go.
4 approaching minimum.
Flight slope. Flight slope.
Minimums.
Flight slope.
Continue.
Flight slope.
Oh, we need to do that one.
Flight slope. Flight slope. Flight slope.
There we go. Come back over. That was my fault for not getting that in there.
100.
50.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, not horrible, not great. We will exit Mike 5. Or we'll exit Mike 4. And there we go. Flaps coming in. And we'll probably want to get those brakes cooled off as we taxi, so. And flaps coming up. And we can switch over. These lights come off. This one goes this way. Nice. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Denver traffic shadow 69 clear, runway 17 right, Denver. And we will head northbound on taxiway Mike for Charlie November. Park at Charlie 31 today. And there we have it. Nice flight today, folks. Nice getting a call out from air traffic control. All right, perfect. Acceptable. We were going a little fast. All right. There we go, folks. Let's go through our checklist. And we can go ahead and start the APU since we are here. Probe heats can come off.
American 212, Sierra One, London, level 340.
Perfect. Thanks, G. I appreciate it, man. That was a good flight. A little dicey there at the end, but in real life, Denver is going through. There is a front coming through, so they are switching the airfield to a north flow. Let's see if that 16 knots. Probably shouldn't have landed that one, but we were close. We were good. I was comfortable with it, and I should have my little iPad set up a little sooner than on a short 2-mile final. So. We're going to taxi over to gate Charlie 31. That's our Genesis gate, and we'll call it an afternoon. Got to go get some dinner and some food for the dogs, and just like that controller, life comes first, and we do enjoy you showing up for these flights, coming out and flying with VATSIM and flying on the network. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate you. We'll get parked up, and then we'll get things taken care of. jetway. And go back. External pit. Brake temperatures are a little bit warm, not too bad, but I did forget to set my auto brake. Too busy chatting. It'll be interesting. I mean, they've got to do some improvements to this airport. I really like this aftermarket airport. It's nice. I've had it forever. There are a lot of changes that are not represented on this airport. So I did, pal. I appreciate your understanding there. Again, it's nice having VATSIM on controllers, and yeah, it was a good flight. Came in a little bit hot, a little heavy, but we're good. Walked away from it, right? I need to come out and practice my 1-7 right approaches from the southeast. Those are always fun. But yeah, there's concourses and everything here. So, all right, getting ready to make the left turn here. We are good. We're going to go ahead and put the aircraft on APU power. There we go. We are set. That way we can shut down an engine once we turn in. Those are all off. These can come off. You're set. And yeah, nice. After landing, taxi, strobe lights, cabin lights, APU, anti-ice, flight directors, those can come off. Crew dog, I think I might be able to get that one done tonight. So just keep an eye on it, and we'll see you in a little bit. Flight directors are off. Auto throttle, nothing going there. We're set. And runway turn off lights, those are off. We can go ahead and turn these off now that we're entering the ramp. And we can go ahead and make sure that passengers are getting air via the APU now. Thanks, pal. Man, am I treating my streams like that controller did? Man, my life comes first. Oh, this is gates over here now. This is all torn out right here. We're making a new Delta Sierra taxiway, which will go from the east side of the ramp to the west side of the ramp. So all this is going to be concrete. I think we're burying, or actually putting concrete over the train house right here. All right, we are in the ramp area. We're going to go ahead and turn off engine number 2. That way the ramp crew can address the aircraft quicker, because all of our cargo doors are on the right side of the aircraft. That Southwest sitting at gate 33. We're going to go into 31. And we don't need this light anymore. We're nice and bright. We're in the ramp. We know where we're going. And we're set. No marshaller, but we'll get close. Let's see which one looks like it might have us. Keep going. Oh, come on. Really? Brakes are fine. What? No way. Alright, let's bring the power all the way back. Idle. Alright. All good until we turn into the gate, huh? Really? It's going to make me start both engines? This should be more than enough to taxi into this gate. It's not that uphill. No wheel chocks in. We're good. We're just sitting out here. Engine 2 started. Yeah. 738 right there. And there we have it. Let's go ahead and set that parking brake. Let's get these engines shut down. We are on APU power. We are good. There we go. Let's call the jet bridge. Put the chocks in. Request that. Call the jet bridge. Let's get these folks off. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining me on today's flight from Joplin to Denver. I want to thank Marcus for the suggestion. Might get back out and fly here in a little bit, but now it's time to go do chores. We'll be back shortly. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. G5 fan, appreciate you. Crew Dog, appreciate you. Frank, appreciate you. Rachel, appreciate you. Everybody who joined in, thanks for subscribing. If you like this type of thing, hit that notification bell. That way you know when I hop in and go for a flight. And there you go. We are set. Left L1 door is open. We are good. Passengers are hopping off. We have both engines shut down. We can go ahead and turn this one off. And we are good. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me. Have a good night.